Money Magnets, let's dive into why your business funding application keeps getting denied.
Look, guys, I want you to take notes. We're going to go over the top 5 reasons why that happens.
Reason number one, not having your business set up properly.
Yes, we had a client a couple weeks ago that forgot to pay their Secretary of State fees and their business got dissolved.
Okay, Marvin, let's talk about some of the things that we see a lot of our clients do wrong when they're setting up their business.
Number one, make sure you got your LLC or corporation paid for at the state. Next, make sure you have an employee identification number and even have the document that the IRS gave you so that you can present your articles of incorporation and your EIN number. You can give that to the banker.
Okay, and then the next thing you want to look at is making sure you go get you a domain.
Yes.
You can go get a domain name right from GoDaddy.com. And they give you an email address as well. You know, this is really important. And when we're talking about email addresses, I mean .com on the end with your business name. We're not talking about a Gmail email address or a Yahoo address. You know, it's really important. The bank want to see the structure as, you know, they want to make sure that you're a real business.
Yeah. Next, make a simple choice to turn your personal cell to a business cell phone. That'll help you later on when you start to establish business credit.
And the next thing you want to do is make sure that you have a office address as well as an office phone number. And you can get those things right from opus.com. And the wonderful thing about it, this will help you set up business credit as well, which we'll talk about a little bit later.
All right, Gloria, let's jump into reason number two.
Personal credit plays a major role when we're talking about getting funded on the business side.
Yes.
Okay, because they're going to want to look at your personal credit in order to get you to the dollars.
Look, guys, and make sure you have a 680 and above for your best chances of getting approved. Also, look at your revolving credit. You know, if you got a $10,000 limit, make sure your balance is below $3,000. And another thing we always see, don't have one card maxed out. I know we always got that favorite credit card we love to use, but make sure you keep that balance below 30%.
Okay, Marvin, utilization plays a big role when we're talking about, you know, getting funded.
Right.
The other thing is you want to make sure that you don't have any fraud alerts on your credit report. You don't have any negative items on your credit report. And what I'm referring to is like collection. 30-day late, because when you look at it, a 30-day late is a 30-day late to a lender.
Exactly. Also, make sure your personal information is correct. Your first and last name, your address, even your social security number. We've seen mismatches on those as well.
Yeah. And if you need help with your personal credit, we do have a video that can help you with that.
Yes, we made a video about how AI can help you fix your credit fast. Nowadays, you don't even need a credit repair company to help you. You can actually do it yourself with AI.
Now, number three, not having any business credit established. Now, it's really important to start establishing those net 30 accounts.
Right. You can set up accounts that you need for your business. Remember this. Don't just set up accounts that you hear us say or you hear people say on the internet. Set up accounts with vendors that you regularly do business with. If you don't use it, you'll actually lose it. Like accounts like Quill that can help you with office products. I love Uline because it reports very quickly and it'll help you establish a score. And also, if you're in construction or real estate, ask Lowe's or Home Depot or even Ace Hardware. Can you get a net 30 with them?
And also remember, you can also use your Opus account that you just got that business address from.
Yes.
That will help you as well. And if you have any problems with having these accounts post, you can also set up an eCredible account, which what it does is it helps these accounts post to your account and it's not that expensive.
Yep. You know what I love about eCredible? Their slogan is you can turn bills into credit. So think about it. Your utility bill that you might have if you have a brick and mortar, your phone bill, and even if you have rent, you can actually get your rent to report to your business credit profile.
Now, money magnets, let's not forget that you need to make sure that you have a DUNS number. And if you don't have that set up, you can go set one up for free.
Right. You can go to dnb.com and search for your DNB number. If you don't have it, then click on the website where you can actually set it up. Also, you want to make sure you check Smart Business Reports. You can actually search your company, the state and the city you're in, and it'll tell you if your company is actually showing up on their bureau. If it's not, guys, work on setting your business credit up because you need to have a score of 80 and above. All right. The scale goes from 0 to 100. Anything above 80 is excellent.
And let's tell our money magnets, one of the things that we found with a lot of our students in our program is that they don't have a monitoring on their business. Just
Right.
like we tell you to have a monitoring on your credit,
Right.
where if someone try to steal your identity or open a card, it'll send you a message. You want to have a monitoring on your business as well. And when you set up that smart business reports, like Marvin was saying, so that you can see what your score is,
Right.
just keep that going every year.
Yep. And also you can try nav.com. It'll actually report business credit that, the $49 that you pay, it'll report that to your business credit, and that'll give you another trade line. And Gloria, don't forget, we made a video about another company called Fair Figure, which can help you get your first business credit card.
Okay, so number 4, not having a business banking relationship.
Right. You know what I think? A lot of people want to rush. I got to get this 50. I got to get this 100 because you normally wait till you absolutely need the money. And what we're teaching a lot of our students, start making a regular plan every 6 months to obtain more business capital. So the first thing you should do is outline the bank that you want to do business with and actually set up a business bank account. Then start doing regular deposits. Like if you could deposit 50 or $100 every week to actually build a relationship, and then be honest with your banker. Tell them if you have bad credit, say, hey, I'm having credit issues and I want to repair my credit and build credit. So what do I need to do? Which products do I need to go after? And more than likely, they're going to have some kind of secure product where you can actually start building a relationship with them.
And Marvin, we talk about this all the time. Banking is going to banking relationship.
Yes.
There used to be a time where you can walk in the bank and get $50,000 and you don't even have to bank with them.
Right.
But now banks are saying, hey, Marvin, I want that relationship with you. So look at what banks best fit your situation.
Correct.
Because there's 1,000,001 banks out here that you can choose to go to. And remember this, money magnets, there is a bank that fits every situation.
It is.
So when we're talking about building those relationships, go and talk to that banker, like Marvin stated. That's a good way for you to get your foot in the door by being honest.
Look, and make sure you guys, you comment below if you got other reasons that you're getting denied. We love to continue to make more videos that give you guys value.
Okay, Marvin, I'm good for dropping gems.
Okay.
So I have a gem.
All right.
Okay, so money magnets, when we're talking about building these relationships with banks,
okay,
keep in mind, in order to get your bank rating high, this is another way that you can fast track that.
Right.
Drop $5,000 in a bank account and let it sit for about 90 days. The bank is going to be knocking at your door to give you money, as well as it helps you with your internal banking rating, which every bank has one.
Right. And some banks, even when you open an account, if your score is high enough, guess what? They may automatically pre-approve you for a credit card as soon as you open up an account. We've had several students that sign up with Bank of America and they got offered a credit card as soon as they opened that account.
Yeah, Marvin and I, we bank with Bank of America for our restaurant.
Yeah.
And we went in and opened up a bank account, and guess what? They gave us a $5,000 credit card as soon as we opened up that account. And I thought that was really cool. And then they turned around and asked us to have a personal relationship with them, and they would give us a credit card as well. That was per the relationship manager. So just understand, if you go in and you talk to them, they'll give you a lot of information to help you not only scale your business, but it can also help you scale on the personal side as well.
All right, Gloria, let's jump into reason number 5. No income docs. This is major. We get a lot of people that fall into this trap where either you're just starting a business or you don't have quite the revenue the bank needs to give you a large line of credit. But remember, if you have a 680 and above, less than 3 inquiries on your credit in the last 6 months, you may qualify for no documentation loans. And usually it doesn't mean absolutely no documents. You will need your articles of incorporation and you will need a copy of your EIN letter from the IRS.
Okay, Marvin, you're big on. Marvin was saying he was throwing rocks at no docs and I was picking them up, guys. So this right here is just a good way for you to, make sure that you have all the documents that you need. When we're talking about going to the bank, like Marvin stated, it's minimum documentation. They're not asking you for your financial statements, your P&L, but when you go over 50,000, they will be asking for this information. So money magnets, just think about, get yourself in position so that you can know what the bank is requiring, understanding if you want no docs or documentation.
Right. And remember, if you're asking for no docs, make sure you stay under 50,000, whether it's a credit card, a line of credit, or a loan. Now, if you got 680 and above and you have 2 years taxes, P&L, balance sheet, guess what, guys? Now we're talking 6 figures, even 7 figures in some cases.
Okay, money magnets, make sure you like this video, and if you can't use it, share it with someone else.
And look, guys, remember, we always offer a free business strategy call if you need help trying to navigate how do I get funding for my business and how do I raise more capital.
So if you have those nagging, stubborn items that you can't get off your credit report, check out this next video.
I'm Mr. Smith.
And I'm Mrs. Smith.
And we're here to help empower your finances.